Treating the wrong type of addiction the wrong way will make it worse, not better. It is vital to understand the varying expressions of addiction. The cookie cutter, one-size-fits-all treatments of the recovery empire have a lower than 9% success rate. I'm Scott Spackey, an ex-shoot-'em-up dope fiend who got clean on my own and have provided private counseling since 2004. I'm a 6-time award-winning author and accredited counselor. I have innovated the 7 manifestations of addiction and the 3 phases of recovery that save lives when no one else can, with hundreds of families in the US and 5 countries in the EU. In this live presentation, you will learn the 7 ways addiction is experienced and how to determine which one yours or someone you care about actually is. Treating the wrong type of addiction the wrong way will make it worse, not better. An addict is anyone who has a self-destructive, compulsory behavior driven by the pleasure principle of the subconscious mind. This includes drugs, alcohol, shopping, gambling, sex, gaming, and any behavior that someone can participate in. It is different than other compulsory behaviors like OCD, because OCD is driven by a rogue mind whose only goal is to avoid the discomfort of not performing the behavior. OCD thinks on its own, quite distinct from logic, reason, or reality, and it appears out of nowhere. Whereas an addiction is driven by the need to experience a pleasure previously identified and registered. We all have some consensus of who or what an addict is, yet addiction is so pervasive and common in our culture that very little time is spent on truly classifying or defining it. There are varying degrees and stages of addiction as it progresses. True addiction is defined by qualifications and traits that, contrary to urban belief, do not automatically include everyone who abuses drugs. There are non-addicts who are virtually immune to addiction, while others are born with an addictive trait that is inherent in them, predisposition. This presentation provides a measuring and evaluation tool by defining and detailing the spectrum of the addiction experience. No matter which addiction category you find yourself or a loved one in, there's no way to definitively determine someone's status overall. The moderate or recreational user could be an addictive personality in dormancy. Knowledge is power, and therefore the usefulness of this knowledge will make itself evident to each person as we go. This presentation is not about an addiction's genesis or cause. It is about the varying expressions and manifestations of it. There are 7 expressions and manifestations of drug abuse. 0, non-addict. 1, recreational. 2, moderate. 3, habitual. 4, dependent. 5, compulsory. 6, addictive disorder, AD. 7, addictive personality disorder, APD. Each one is different and driven by progressively more intense reasons. Each progressive stage contains the seeds of the stages before it as well as its own particular qualities. Like the volume knob of a stereo, the highly intense sound level of 10 contains all the amplitudes of levels 1 through 9 and then adds another level of decibels to them to make it to 10. 10 does not exist independently without first being progressed through the prior stages. Join me for this live presentation to explore the 7 expressions of addictive behaviors, from alcohol to ecstasy, shopping to sex, gambling to gaming. I'll be live and you'll be able to ask questions or participate during my talk. Save yourself. Save someone you care about. Don't be a part of the problem. Be a part of the solution.